3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Men at Work. I'm Kyle Pagan, as always, joined by Matt Peoples. We are out here in the beautiful suburban New Jersey at the Cooper River Park, I believe is what it's called. Going to talk to some people about what they do for a living. If this is your first time watching the pod, listening to the pod, welcome. We appreciate it. We just ask people what they do for a living, and then we kind of just go from there. And if you like this content, then you're probably going to love some sweet, sweet bonus content at patreon.com/Men at Work. We always want to thank the boys and gals who listen to us, especially the blue collar.
Baby.
The white collar.
Criminals.
And you've already used that one before. I know that. You've already used the Sports Center one before. But I shouldn't call you out. That's on me. I shouldn't call you out after this. I apologize.
Shouldn't, dude.
All right, and then the middle class. Finish it up.
Mommies. Feel like
Wow,
that?
that was
Yeah.
good.
Thanks, man.
That was good. Where'd you steal that from?
Kendrick Lamar's some like upstart rapper that's full of shit. I don't know if you heard of him. Full of crap, I should say. Sorry, he's not supposed to curse in the first some odd minutes.
Oh, is that a YouTube algorithm thing?
It was supposed to be, yeah, apparently. I don't know. That's what I've heard. That's what the big ladies at YouTube are saying.
Stop it.
Yeah, they're in charge, dude.
These rules aren't real.
They are certainly real, dude.
So you're saying because we don't get views on a certain episode, it's because the YouTube algorithm didn't push us enough?
Perhaps that's what's going to be our excuse for the last one, but just horsing around in that regard. No,
That's
apparently I've heard like the YouTube algorithm is a lot more thorough than I would have ever thought.
Like what? What have you been hearing?
Stuff like you're not supposed to curse in the first minute. If they hear anything about the schmack schmeen, they dock you for that. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird when you would make a joke on Instagram about the schmack schmeen, and then there would be a COVID-19 presser below your thing.
Yeah.
That was always weird to me.
One of my friends had like an Instagram story that they just posted like got boosted, which like of course don't post that. That's corny as hell. But on their story it had the, whatever they're called, CDC saying don't even think about thinking other stuff about this schmack schmeen at all. You know what I mean? They were mean to us for a couple of years back in those COVID days, dude.
They were mean.
We're free. It is kind of funny now that COVID, it's like if you get it, I don't even think you have it at this point, which is kind of sick. Have you you definitely have it right now.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
You think that's cold sore? That's the COVID.
Oh, dude, it's the stress. It's the stress and the lack of sleep. I'm dialed up on the herp right now.
Are you really?
The herp is activated.
Yeah.
I forgot my little my herp sealers.
Yeah.
Where you put it on and it barely looks like it is. It's got some like hydrofallic acid or something like that like is supposed to help it and take it away and everything. I forgot one and it actually ruined my entire car ride over here because listen, all right, I'm about to set the record straight on the herpes, okay? I have herpes simplex 1.
Sure.
There's a difference.
Okay, explain to our good friends at home and explain to me before I get too close to you.
I drank out of your cup.
Oh, rats. Okay.
You guys are all going to feel my wrath. So herpes simplex 1 is what I've been told, what I've researched to make me feel better is hereditary. It's not like I was, making out with some dirty old broad and stuff.
Okay.
Now I can pass it through other orifices.
Sure.
High and low.
Yeah.
If it is active, it's radioactive right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So watch yourself. All right.
I am. Oh, trust me, I am, dude. I've kept a soft distance from you this entire time.
But I'm just want to set the record straight for everybody out there that has herpes. Now, if you have genital herpes, you're a fucking dirty dude. Okay, you're a dirty dog. All right.
No, I don't have it, but I'll tell you what, there's a couple scares in college where I had to, that's the funniest part about it. Herpes is not bad to get. It's the bad part is rationalizing why it's not bad to get. You think you might have it in college and you look up stuff and you're like, dude, it doesn't even do anything. It doesn't transmit during, only during outbreaks.
It's a lot of times, it's like a volcano.
Yeah.
Herpes is like the Mount St. Helens.
Yes.
It's dormant for 90% of the time, and then sometimes you have a flare-up. Sometimes it sprays a little bit of ash.
Yeah.
A puff of smoke comes out. People freak out and everything, but nothing really ever happens, okay?
Dude, listen, you did the same research I did in college.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going to get tested and getting real results, you go, I'll diagnose it myself. I have it. Yeah. It's not a big deal. Everybody has it. Apparently it is, yeah.
My grandfather gets these. My mom gets these. I'll show you.
Sure.
I'll show you guys. I promise you. I'll show you my grandfather and my mother's charts. Right?
What charts do you have on you, dude?
Dude, nothing. HIPAA. But yeah, I mean, I just hope I hope one day this podcast takes off because we have no big herpy endorsers.
Not yet, no.
in like the country. I feel like I could hit a mold.
Who's a herpes endorser? Like Usher?
Well, I mean, it's different because it's like he's more shooting apparently green liquid out of his dick.
Ew, is that what it
That's
is?
apparently what he was sued for. Yeah, it was in the that was in the lawsuit.
What is it, the
I
Nutty
don't
Professor?
know if I don't know if it was real. I don't know if it was fake, but apparently he's got some green splooge coming out of there.
I think if you can sing and dance that well, you get a little bit of green splooge. You can put up with a little bit, yeah.
100%. If you use some ecto cooler in your dick, it happens. That comes with the territory.
That's gotta be a tough one. All the girls.
Like, I literally want to be the face for herpes simplex 1. Like, look at me, I got it. That's one thing on TikTok that like I don't think anyone has ever hit. No one has ever influenced the herpes simplex 1 demographic.
Yeah, I think a lot of them keep it to themselves.
There's more of us out there. There has to be more of us out there.
Well, we should be good. I was gonna say, well, Vito's a simplex 2 guy for sure.
He's a simple brain.
Okay.
You got. Oh.
I think he's full of horse and baloney. I think Vito just admitted to having gay guy AIDS and herpes all at once, dude.
So I think if I can like corner the market on the old, if I can corner the whole market on the herpes simplex 1 demo, I think I'd be good.
Yeah, you should run for office on that topic. Just like,
what would my slogan be? You're so good with slogans.
Yeah, I think you just get real forthright with them. Just be like, herpes is not that big of a deal. Chill out. That's your full slogan.
Terrible.
That's great.
Can't get elected on that.
All right, how about this, dude? Herpes heroes, Kyle Pagan. Make a change. Be the change you wish to see on your pubic hair, or wherever it goes.
Listen,
what's up?
I don't want you to be passing it around like it's down low. Like it's not.
Dude,
it's not north of it's not south of the equator. Okay, I promise you. It's all unless I like suck my own dick.
Yeah.
When I'm radioactive, then we're speaking different languages.
Well, I mean, you have a lot of time on your hands without being on the sauce off and on, so you might try it out, dude. But look, I'll tell you this, regardless, we love you either way, man. We love you all the same, you bumpy bastard.
Valtrex, sponsor us.
Yeah, true, for sure. Valtrex and Canes, dude. Which, by the way, let me do this because he can't handle it in real time. Kyle Pagan, if you will. What a sweet guy. He says,
Stop.
I'll be on the way. I'm going to stop at a Raising Cane's. Now, he was doing promotional stuff for Crossing Broad yesterday, so I figured, okay, he's got to do 1 or 2 more song or dances over there. How nice. This guy brings us a full smorgasbord.
2.
Chicken tenders.
2.
French fries.
2 combo boxes.
That's huge. That's 2 more than I had before I saw you.
Yeah, they gave us a couple gift cards yesterday. Shout out to Raising Cane's. Thank you.
For sure, yeah.
And that's all we have to talk about it. That's all we have to say about it.
We're going to break through your emotional walls, dude.
Listen, I struggle with empathy.
Okay.
I struggle a lot with empathy.
Fair.
I should probably see a therapist. I've only have like my empathy levels are like I'm only allowed to give empathy to like a certain amount of people, and then I'm fresh out. It's like
okay.
It's like
the lady, of course.
My lady.
Girl.
I talked to my mom today, so I guess I used some of my empathy levels there.
Moms get empathy here and there.
And then, like, I don't know, maybe my barista who gave me a coffee today, and I said, thank you, miss.
You'll give empathy to a barista over me and the Veetster?
I'm not saying that I don't pick and choose who I give. Well, I guess I do pick and choose who I give this empathy to, but I only have, like, enough empathy boosters to, like, give out. Like,
so you think it need to be boosted?
One to the lady, one to the mom today.
Yeah.
One to the barista.
Yeah.
And that's all I have. You're only allowed to have 3 boosters.
That'll certainly make you autistic. That is actually, you are autistic from that.
So that's why I struggle with the thank yous and the you're welcomes and the general.
We'll get there. We'll break through eventually, dude. You got to get good on the thank yous, and we got to get good at the my bads. That's what the 2 things.
My bads.
My bads, dude.
You're better just seeing God than me saying my bad.
Oh, I know, brother. No, I'm kidding. You're actually pretty good about it. You got to give yourself some credit, dude.
I'm like what are those guys with the shells from Mario 64?
Oh, the little
was it Koopas?
Koopa?
The Koopa Troopers?
Nah, dude, you're like Shrek. You're an ogre. You have layers that we're peeling back throughout this podcast.
No. My father was Shrek.
Okay.
I am the human form of Shrek.
Okay.
You know when he becomes a human form? I have gotten that on social media more times than I can count.
What? That you're the human Shrek?
Why is Human Shrek have a podcast? Why is Human Shrek down at the Eagles tailgate? Why is Human Shrek here? Why is Human Shrek there? Human Shrek is a fucking beauty, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. It's really not the worst thing to get at all. Because Fiona is a baberoni and cheese when she's a human, so you get that too. One of the hotter gingers in the animated universe too. Shout out Fiona.
Back to the Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
Now that they're like coming up north and stuff, I think they're coming for the Chick-fil-A chicken title.
Chick-fil-A apparently started allowing GMO chicken, and people are starting to get sick from it. And now I will say this, and I do hate to say this. The spicy chicken sandwich with GMOs has absolutely skyrocketed. It's so much better.
Wow.
The regular sandwich, not as good. So GMOs gives and it takes. But I could see Raising Cane's coming. It's just Raising Cane's. Great chicken.
Well, my guy on the intercom in the drive-thru, he was so nice. Like overtly nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, you know how the Chick-fil-A guys are big my pleasure guys?
Yeah.
He was a big my friend guy.
Ooh.
So I don't know if they're teaching that in the handbook, in the corporate handbook of Raising Cane's. But I got hit with my friend. Yes, my friend. Happy to do this, my friend. You're welcome, my friend. Like 5 times in the matter of like 2 minutes of an order.
Yeah.
I ordered 2 box combos, dude.
That's a good, but they're taking the page out of the Indian liquor store owner thing. Every time you go to one of those. Yes, my friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's dead on, right?
That is dead on.
Oh, my friend. Yes, of course, over here.
Oh my God. That is so dead on because I actually was like, where have I heard my friend before? And now I know.
Indian liquor store owner, some of the nicest guys of all time that see some of the most desperate, just crashed out people. And they just hit you with it, my friend. Of course we're friends.
And
why wouldn't we be?
They hit you with a, this is going back to the Raising Cane's guys. They hit you with a little slogan when you first come in now. Like a McDonald's is like, have it your way, or welcome to McDonald's, how can I help you?
That's Burger King.
That's a Burger King. Raising Cane's is like, what you picking? The slap slicking chicken or something like that. And I was like, did you just rap at me?
I don't know. I don't like that they make them talk as like racist caricatures of black people. That's got to be racist somehow.
Guys, how you doing? We hold on. Let's just explain it before you say no. I know he's very daunting in the Iverson jersey. We ask people what they do for a living. I only need 3 minutes. Throw the headphones on for me, big dog. We don't have headphones for you. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay.
It's okay. Just imagine what we sound like.
Yeah, next time we get our sponsorship money, we'll get headphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name's Katie.
Liam?
Liam, yeah.
Cool. Katie, what do you do for a living?
So I'm a student at St. Joe's, but over the summer I'm working at Margaritaville in Atlantic City.
Oh my God. I love Margaritaville.
I've never been, but I'm terrified just hearing it.
How about you,
Yeah.
brother?
Yeah.
I'm a student at Rowan University.
Shout out.
Yeah, you go to
Go
Rowan?
props, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't go there. I look like I'm 45 years old, dude. Come on.
If he's on there, call the police.
Yeah.
Dude, Margaritaville in Atlantic City, holy shit. Were you a Buffett fan?
Like, not really. Not a huge one. I obviously knew what it was. I've been to one in Florida before, but I'd never been to one in Atlantic City.
So what have they done to like honor Buffett's memory since he passed?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Made a lot of crappy burgers.
Ooh.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
No,
God!
it's okay.
Against the good name of Margaritaville. How about
I
that?
mean, it's a box restaurant. Who wants to really work at a box restaurant / go to a box restaurant?
Yeah, but I think they just count on you being blacked out while you're there, and they're like, they're not gonna taste it anyway.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I'm not mad about. Is that the one that has like 9 different stories, or is that in New York?
No, it's definitely not that.
No, is it not?
It's on the boardwalk.
Is it?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
How is the boardwalk? You must get some creatures that come to and fro.
Yeah. So we have like a strip of outdoor seating that is on the actual boardwalk, and a lot of people complain about it smelling like weed.
Mm.
So
In 2024?
yeah.
Dude, grow up.
Could be far worse.
Could be
dude.
far worse.
Yeah.
You ever ride the subway?
Yeah, the AC boardwalk. That's not really.
Yeah, seriously, that's the
Yeah.
best thing that could happen on the AC boardwalk.
Yeah.
That's what you're complaining about?
The weed smell. That's like a perfume over there.
It smell like cum from all the homeless people fucking underneath the boardwalk.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, true. That's kind of got a nice aroma. Either way.
Yeah. But anyway, keep going.
I mean, I don't really know what else you want to know.
Well,
That's
Margaritaville, 2.5 stars on Yelp. I would say that's fair.
Actually, if you leave a good review and say that I was your server, I get points.
Oh, is
for
that
real?
true?
Yes.
Is that something that happens at a lot of restaurants, or is that just specific to there?
I think it's specific to that one because we have a lot of bad reviews and they're trying to get good ones.
So here we go.
Wow.
Here's Laura W. from 13 days ago. Skip Jimmy's Jam and Jambalaya. Not only
Yeah.
was bland, but lacked the sausage and spicy sauce. I had one big piece, decent amount of shrimp, and lots of chicken that tasted like it was boiled all day in a pressure cooker. Oh, and don't forget the big piece of fat I almost choked on.
I wouldn't recommend it.
What's your favorite thing at Margaritaville?
Cajun shrimp dip is good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever eaten at the Ville?
I have not ventured down to the Ville.
No, you can't make it to the Ville. Okay.
You don't visit your sweet baby girl at work?
No, not yet.
Not yet. What's the hold up, dude? You're running out of time. Jimmy's jumping, jumping, jump a lie or whatever it's called.
2.5 stars. I guess they might go down.
You do have an obligation. She's saying if she gets good reviews, she
Sure,
gets
dude.
points.
True, yeah.
You don't even have to go. You can just leave a review.
I'm on it.
The funniest thing would
Yeah.
be to go down there and leave like middling reviews, like a 3.5 star. They'd be like, it was slow, but I know they were busy, kind of thing.
What's the perk if someone leaves a good review?
They like our managers will tell us like whoever gets the most reviews, they'll give like $20 to or something like that.
Oh,
I
jeez.
fucking can't stand
Yeah.
fucking corporations.
Food industry is
There you
insane.
go, dude. Here's $20 for that person who probably stiffed you on a $100 bill
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
basically
it's
just
crazy.
Xing out. Anything good about Margaritaville?
The people that work there are all very, very nice.
That's
Mhm.
amazing.
And
See?
I do genuinely enjoy going there to see them.
I love
The
that.
people that visit there, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But that's every food industry job.
Yeah.
Is the customer always right?
No.
Yes. Thank you. I like how we're like in this day and age, we're like starting to be like, well, the customer kind of sucks.
Customer's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Even as a customer, I feel like I'm bothering them. Every time I order food, I'm like, I'm sorry I have to do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
but I mean,
No.
I'm sorry that you have to do your job that I'm technically paying for you and gonna leave a tip for, but I'm the same way. I'm like,
yeah.
when you get a moment, you give me what when you get a moment.
Yeah, and I have no backbone. Like if you were my waitress and if you came over and you're like, "What's up, pussy boy, you idiot?" I would still tip you 35%, just out of pure fear.
Because then I'd be like, I would be so scared that you'd blast me on social media, being like,
Yeah.
"Look at this pussy Kyle Pig and can't tip 20%."
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. If someone stiffs you, or if someone like, we should actually like be more team servers. I think. Like
I
if
agree.
someone wants to blast someone for giving a shitty tip on social media, they should. It's all about bullying. Bullying works in 2020.
Bullying works. You should be when you get that little kiosk thing that they turn to you. Instead of it being like different types of tip, it should be 20% tip, or you have to give them your home address. Those are the two options. That's what just look.
What's your first name again?
Katie.
Katie.
Let's see if Katie's got any reviews.
Oh God.
Uh oh.
You can vamp while we.
Nervous.
So Rowan University, you're going there right now?
Yep.
What are we studying?
Law.
Law.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Dude, he's
Yeah.
literally taking your life.
Taking my life? What does that mean? Okay.
Weren't you gonna be a law guy?
Yeah, I was going to go to law school. You'll grow out of it. It never. It's okay. I've been there.
We might. We'll see.
So what year are you?
Going into my senior year.
Okay. So have you started applying to the law schools and shit?
No, because I'm gonna take a gap year. to
Really?
something else at try to like build my resume a little bit. And
Yeah.
Apply.
Is it internships? What do you do in a gap year? Is it just like drinking?
Yeah, internships, really. Probably that too.
Yeah.
Working too. I want to save money because law school's kind of tough to work like your first year. So, but we'll see.
I always wonder like what college is like in the TikTok era. Like if you're out at like a party or something, is there people recording themselves doing the dances at parties? Does that
Not
happen?
If you're at a good party.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Oh, but it does happen.
Yeah, like at the bar. Like I don't know. I don't think everyone's pulling out their TikTok at a bar and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. These kids are wild now.
It seems like it.
But even
dude.
just like the use of phones, like if someone does something stupid, like I'd be like I graduated in 2015. Fuck, I'm like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Where like we had Snapchat, so it disappeared.
Okay.
And we had videos, and we had like we
Yeah.
had social media and stuff,
Yeah.
but like, nobody was really. There were influencers, but influencers weren't big. And I feel like with you guys now, like there's always like that one or two influencer in your college that's like got an insane amount of followers and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You see those guys.
Is there any big like influencer that's known at Rowan right now? Anybody that everybody sees and they're like, oh my god, it's them? Because we used to have Tiff Bannister.
To be honest-
She didn't go to Rowan, but that was like in the zeitgeist of
Fucking legend. You know who Tiff Bannister is?
Nah.
Well, just
Yeah.
Google her when you get home.
Yeah.
Alright.
Give her a goop.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. There might be some. I feel like there is a couple that like, they're just not really like that big a deal.
I feel like
It's not-
Rowan's not
Yeah.
that.
And you're also
huge.
like, I mean, it's not like who cares. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Of course, yeah.
How about-
Day in a life at Rowan
Yeah, dude.
University.
Get ready with me as I'm going to English
10
101.
million views.
Yeah.
Get ready with me to take a gap year. Today I woke up at 11:30.
Today I'm going to bed 10 a.m.
How about St.
Shoes
Joe's?
on.
Any big time influencers?
Not currently, but the one big one, Acquired Style. I don't know if you've ever heard of her on
Nah.
TikTok, but she's pretty big. I think she's around like 1 million followers.
Sheesh.
She's a alum.
Got
and
it.
she like recently came back. It was in like February or something. She came back for a day and everybody like saw her posting about it and everyone was like freaking out, like looking around for her. But
Cool.
I don't know if anyone came up
Yeah.
with a sighting.
The local celebrity thing is always fun.
So I found some reviews for Katie, but you haven't been working for 5 years, have you?
No.
Yeah. So this is over 4 or 5
Thank
years ago.
God,
But Katie
no.
but you got a lot to live up to. Katie was really good. Great service. A couple 5-star reviews. She probably got that $20
She did,
gift
yeah.
card.
Yeah,
Back to Margaritaville.
That's crazy, dude. $20. Is it a gift card back to the place, or is it just 20 cash?
$20.
Okay,
That's probably
that would be insane. Yeah,
that's probably
I-
tax deductible.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a regift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, here, mom.
Yeah, but what looks worse, getting a gift card to the place that you work at, or giving a gift card from the place you work at to somebody else?
Yeah,
Both are pretty shitty.
It's pretty bad.
'cause
Yeah.
you probably got a 10% discount on the the card that you got.
My girlfriend works at a bar around here, and this is a true story. 2 Christmases ago, my roommate was trying to be nice, and he bought her a gift card to the bar that she works at. And he was like, I think she's going to, like, he was genuine about it. He really thought she's going to love it. That was a tough one to watch her receive.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know each other that well yet, so I had to watch her be like, oh my God, you? And then him being like, yeah, I know, it's kind of sick.
You like flex on you afterwards. Like, yeah, I knew it was gonna be a good thing.
I did. We were drinking like that weekend, and I was like, you know you're a fucking idiot, right? You're aware of this? Yeah. Poor guy. Good guy. Shout out Zach, dude.
Any interest in going on the Margaritaville cruise ship?
On the what? Oh, the cruise ship?
Yeah.
All I know is that we keep little like I don't even know what the word is. A little pop-up thing. It goes on every table. That's the only thing I've seen about it.
Got it.
I don't know anything else about it. Like I said, summer job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strictly. So
Pretty fair.
I'm very much only dipping my toes into the Margaritaville culture.
Yeah, okay.
So sorry I don't have much to provide.
It's kind of a cold,
Yeah.
honestly.
You think?
Margaritaville? Oh my God, people go nuts
Well, yeah,
for Buffett.
Jimmy
Parrot
Buffett
heads?
fans. Yeah, yeah,
Do you ever
yeah.
have parrot heads come in?
Yeah. There's-
That's
They're
his,
called.
those are his people.
That's like it's like cult following.
Yeah,
That's,
dude,
Yeah.
cheeseburger in paradise.
Alright,
Yeah.
fire.
What was your? Do you have a summer job right now?
Yeah, I work at a school. Like
What
middle
school? Oh, not school. What? Middle school, high school? What are you doing
Yeah,
over there?
Middle school. I'm like a TA, so stay in the
Shit.
classroom, help them with work. Summer school's pretty chill, so it's not like
So you got out of
probably
school
just watching
to then go
movies.
back to school for summer.
yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's tough sledding.
no, it's
brother.
a good.
You got
job.
air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
What is this,
That's the truth.
1982? You got air conditioning there.
There's a lot worse jobs, dude. My summer school jobs, they consisted of being a janitor in a school, so not a TA.
okay. Yeah.
I staple stock boy,
okay.
mowing lawns, and I think that's it.
Camp counselor. That's the best one you can do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I would like camp counselor.
You like it
I-
more than you think, dude.
Nah.
You did it?
So I was gonna go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're the guest.
Okay, thanks.
No,
I
please
do
go
a,
ahead.
a running camp for only 1 week. I probably would never be able to do it for the whole summer. Not that outdoorsy, but
Yeah.
for a week it's fun.
It's good. You do it for like 8-9 weeks. Everybody you work with shows up to. By the way, if your kid's going to a summer camp, they are probably not that safe, dude. Some of the people I worked with would smoke in their car before they got out. Not I.
Yeah.
I would not do it. I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
But just the stories I'd see, some of my coworkers, I'm like, how are you going to look at 9 children
Yeah.
for an entire day? But they did.
Field trips are the best, though. Field trips are the best.
Field trips.
I've been on some
Yeah.
cool field trips at the school.
Clementon Park. I went to Clementon Park.
Clementon
Oh,
Park.
nice.
I've been there on a
yeah.
field trip too.
That park's gonna fall down.
Yeah, that thing's that.
But
those are
that
not-
adds to the allure.
Yeah, you don't feel good about that.
Yeah, dude, you go on the wooden roller coaster, it's creaking the whole time, but
Yeah.
it's sick, dude.
See a couple
I believe
screws
it.
rattling. Like,
Exactly,
You
right?
see him falling out.
You
Yeah.
go to Dorney and just feel safe. No, I want to go to Clementon and get a rush.
Dude, I went there.
That's true.
You're
yeah,
going to get a rush of heroin. That's more of what you're going to get. But
That's fine.
No, I went there and I was a young camper myself, and I was with a girl that I had a crush on. I was probably like 9 years old, and we went on one of those slides where like it's a big water slide, and it just does like a small drop, bigger drop, then a big drop at the end. So we were a bunch of rabble rousers, me and my pals, and we decided on every single one of the big drops we'd like pull up because you kind of hit a little bit of air and then you
Yeah.
sleep into it. So me and the girl were going next to each other. So every time we'd pull up, we'd do the thing and look at each other and kind of laugh. And the very last one, I pulled up too hard and I just missed the curvature part, and I just went full belly smack onto the ground. And you know when you get the wind knocked out of you?
Yeah.
I looked at the girl I had a crush on, and I was like, "Ugh." And then we didn't hang out for the rest of the day.
Damn.
And my mom was a nurse, and I'd go to the nurse and hang out with her.
Oh.
Could have been the one.
Could have been the one.
Yeah.
Could have been the one.
Wonder what she's up to.
You going in today?
I am, yeah, at 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank
Do
you.
you ever get paid in chips?
Chips?
Like casino chips?
Yeah, so they have like comps. You like swipe their card and
Got it.
go through this whole process.
Yeah, I guess it is
It's-
2024. You don't need chips anymore, really.
True.
Yeah. It's the chip equivalent, the digital chip.
Got it. Okay. How long you been there?
A month and a half.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
really grilled her, yeah.
Literally just since I got out of
I'm
school.
really interested in Margaritaville. I don't know why.
I really wish I could provide you more.
I'm not going. We should go to the Atlantic City Boardwalk.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, you definitely should.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately a very good idea. Yeah.
Anyone that works in any of those casinos has at least 1 million stories for you. I can guarantee.
True.
Yeah, we've had a couple
Crazy
dealers that have
stuff.
sat on before. They're interesting people.
Yeah.
You guys aren't like 24/7, are you?
No.
Oh god, could you imagine that?
Yeah. It's like 11 to 12, but yeah, most of the casinos, they'll be there all day, basically.
You regulars?
Not really.
A regular at a Margaritaville.
Things have gone
Someone I
terribly
want to
wrong.
meet. That is awesome.
They've taken a lot of gap years, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on one big one right now.
All right, we'll let you continue your walk.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. It was a lot of fun. What younger people are comfortable joking about nowadays? I've
They were
noticed
good.
it.
I liked them.
They were, but there's small things that I think and I think it's because as the younger generation, it gets more and more empathetic.
Yeah.
I just said
Pussies.
the word heroin, and I could tell they're like, ugh, that's like something people struggle with. And I was like,
And
yeah.
Who do you think lives in a constant fear of cancellation more? Suburban white dads or children? Because it's definitely night and day, because your suburban white dad is just waiting for like the Washington Post to cancel him, when it's like never going to happen. All he does is just sit on his recliner and go to his union job.
Yeah.
But I feel with kids with all their phones nowadays and stuff, they're just scared like 24/7 of being like, is someone going to come through my door, or is someone going to find something from 4 years ago that I might have done slightly racist?
Yeah, I think it's got to be younger kids, I would guess, because I do get what you're saying. Like older white dads are like, they are the guy yelling at the cloud, like, you know what, cancel me. I don't think gay guys should get married in front of me. It's like, well, that never happens to you, dude. So don't even, you know what, man, cancel me. I'm not going to become a woman. I'm staying a man. It's like, okay, Dad, sure.
Very brave of you, Dad.
But the kids, though, I mean, it's the stuff that you can get in trouble for is nuts. There's a girl that went to my college who got, obviously, a young white lady, took like Snapchats of her like saying the N-word and got kicked out.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, dude, you're probably going to get kicked out. You can't, which I will say, my only thing in her defense, and not to come to her defense, was like,
that's an insane thing to say. But I'm looking forward to this.
if the who's the guy?
A or hard R?
I think she was like hit a couple hard R's. I think she was a bit,
hard R
You
is
just can't. You
that's
gotta
3
just-
strikes, you're out right there.
Just leave it inside the walls of your Toyota Camry.
If you're tweeting song lyrics, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's cancelable, though, because there was always those athletes whenever they would get drafted.
Yeah.
And people would go back and look at their tweets and everything. Obviously, we had everything like Mitch Trubisky, I love kissing titties.
Yeah.
But then we also had Josh Hader at like 14 years old, who's like he's a closer in the MLB. He had a couple tweets where he was like obviously doing a rap lyric, but did have the N written out.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
Yeah, I think that's a little. That's where it gets a little bit of.
A little gray area.
But I will say this was going back to that point. If she would have made the Snapchat. And it would have ended, if it would have faded to black and said directed by whatever that guy was who directed Django Unchained, she'd be fine. She'd be an artist. Is that not insane?
So if it said Quentin Tarantino presents N-word girl, it's okay.
I think so. There's tangible proof.
Hey, ladies, you coming on?
Okay, sorry.
Do you want to come on the podcast? We just ask people what they do for a living.
We just ask people what they do for a living, for work, and then we just talk about a job.
Okay.
Look at this.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What's your first name?
Lisa,
And then what do you do for a living?
nursing.
Nursing. Oh, thank you for being a nurse.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Yes.
How's
Where
it
you-
going?
That's great.
Yeah, where are you a nurse at?
All over. I've
All
been
over?
homes and homes.
Traveling, no. So big bucks over here. Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
wish I was getting the big bucks I need more.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'll come see you later then. Thank you.
If I fall down, Lisa, I'll come over to you.
I'm glad you like that.
She was Django Unchained. I'm talking about the Snapchat girl. I'm talking about the Snapchat girl. I'm talking about the Snap. I was going back to the first fucking thing we were fucking talking about. All right, that's what I was talking about.
Wow, dude! I hope we can get that. You just saw the face of bewilderment. I couldn't believe what just happened there for a split second. Oh my god, that was something different. I was like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" Oh my god, dude! That was so funny. That's maybe the hardest I've ever learned. Oh my god, that was awesome. Wow, I think
Ladies, how are you?
How we doing,
do a
guys?
podcast where we ask you what they do for a living. I only need 3 minutes of your time, please.
3 minutes
I need to
tops?
feed my kids.
All right, thank you guys.
Everybody in New Jersey has such weird tattoos all over their different parts of their bodies.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, and they're post 30 tattoos.
Yeah.
My mom is a big culprit of post 30 tattoos.
How many tattoos your mom rocking?
My mom's probably got 15, maybe.
What?
13, 14, 15. And they're all been after she was the age of like maybe 28.
And you went to Catholic school?
Yeah, yeah, dude. My mom came out the mud, dude, from Camden.
Dude, 15 tattoos on a mom is insane.
Mhm.
Post 28?
Mhm.
Post you being born or post your sister being born?
I think she just she had kids young, and then had to deal with me and my sister being obnoxious, and she was like, "I'm gonna go be a young adult now." And God, I'm more power to her.
I have seen that a lot on TikTok lately, like the post 30-year-olds, moms, the ones who like got pregnant real early,
Yeah,
and stuff, and now they like want to live their 30s kind of like they don't have kids.
yeah.
Like there's this one mom, she like promotes this like shotgun thing. It's actually a really cool product that she promotes, but it's her just basically shotgunning beers on TikTok like
Really?
every single day.
Yeah.
While her kids are like eating dino nuggets and stuff in the kitchen, like 10
That's
feet
the
over.
one you got to be careful. You can't become a beer mom. Like my mom relived her younger years, but she relived younger years of being a mom. So she was 36, but she was like, I'll be a 28-year-old mom now. Still a mom. She still mommed it up hard. But she just got a couple tats, started drinking some wine. My mom never drank my entire childhood.
Were you embarrassed when your mom got tattoos?
No.
You thought it was cool shit?
It was didn't care that much.
Because I feel like I'd be embarrassed when I was younger, but I think as I grew out of it, like I would be like, this is cool shit. Like when my mom would like smoke in the house, like when we were younger, I was like, that's embarrassing. Now,
Yeah.
like I think back on, I was like, that was fucking rock
That's
star.
baller as hell.
Baller as
That's
hell.
actually a great
I
point.
smelled like smoke all the time. Didn't love it, but you know what? Looking back on it, my mom's a fucking rock star.
Yeah, for
That's
the
just
love of
rock star
God,
living.
just think about now that you're like probably your mom's age while she was doing that. Think about having to deal with a small you
Two
had to just
small
been a
yous.
complete nightmare, dude.
Oh, my sister was even worse.
Yeah, so just for the love of God, let her take the edge off.
Yeah, dude. Imagine me, the golden child, the guy sitting at a park doing a podcast right now. I'm the golden child. So yeah, so
Sticky icky.
that is just like rock star living, though. I love that.
That's great. Yeah, my mom, she started drinking wine.
Any bad tattoos?
Not look. I'm the arbiter. I'm the arbiter of bad tattoos.
There you go.
I'll say they are exactly the ones that she wanted. Every tattoo she picked out, they gave her the exact same one. I'll say that.
Nice.
She came in and she said, "I want that tattoo," and they said, "We'll put it on you forever."
What's your favorite tattoo of your mom's?
She's got a nice one. I think she had one pre-31, and it's like for me and my sister, and it's nice.
What you go with?
It's like a nice like sun and a moon kind of blended on her ankle. It looks honestly not great, but I think I just have like a nostalgic attachment to it.
Has she gone back to get them retouched?
No, she keeps them as they are, dude. She said, "Look,
I like that.
they're going down with the ship."
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and my mom would get along. You're a couple tough bitches.
Well, it's different, man. My uncle, he went a different route. He didn't really have tattoos until he went to prison, and then he got a bunch of tattoos down his arms and stuff. And you know how they used to do them in the prison?
What's that?
They used to take a pencil and they used to stick a staple in the pencil, and they would just poke you until you got the tattoos. Some of his tattoos are fucking sick too.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that's how they did. That's how they did them. Just a weed charge.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
just selling drugs.
Free my man.
Yeah, needed a couple years.
A couple years.
Sorry. I don't know if my Uncle Art listens to this, but sorry to put your business out there, Uncle Art.
Shout out. You're the man, though, dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude, he actually came back reformed.
Yeah.
Hasn't drank in like 30-some years.
That's sick.
Like, that's what the prison system is supposed to do.
I hope he's still smoking. I hope he's smoking
Like
freely.
a fucking shit. Well, he might not be smoking anymore. Actually, he discovered medical marijuana when he moved down to Florida.
Yeah.
Done wonders for the guy.
Really?
Oh my God, he's the happiest guy in the world.
Dude, smoking weed down in Florida after getting out of jail is got to be the closest to an orgasm you can get.
When you went to jail for exactly what's legal now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be like the end of like Planet of the Apes, where they go to the beach and they see that it's like the Statue of Liberty there collapsed, and they're like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
That made sense in my head. I don't think that's going to really carry over the waves of the internet, but what can you do?
But no, yeah, I mean,
If you are going to be out there smoking without, getting pulled over or arrested, it better be on Thrive Flower, dude.
Thrive Flower. I love those guys at Thrive Flower. What a fucking
The best dudes. Vito said he went on a date with one of the guys that works there.
Yeah, one of the owners.
Yes.
Yeah, him and him were just yucking it
Shooting
up.
the crowd, dude.
Who'd you meet? And Chris? Oh, dude, Buddy made Jake and Chris because Jake and Chris are a part of Thrive Flower. Thrive sells real cannabis products outside of the medical system. They have 9 strains of flower, 6 strains of pre-rolled joints, 4 strains of vapes, gummies, and lemonades. They are the first and only company offering same-day cannabis delivery within Philadelphia. Order your cannabis at thriveflower.com and it will be delivered in about an hour. Use code MENATWORK at 15 for 15% off orders. Simply choose same-day delivery during checkout and you'll get in within an hour. This only applies for Philadelphia residents. But hey, listen, if you're in Jersey or anywhere else or Philadelphia or Delaware, you can get it. You can get it still. Yeah. It just, takes more than an hour to get there.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal at all.
Still worth it.
Dude, your drug dealer took way longer than an hour to get there. And it probably took longer than what Thrive's going to do, too.
Yeah, and Thrive won't sit and hang out in your living room a little bit too long.
Oh, wow, that's a great selling point for Thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrive Flower, they'll leave as soon as you're done buying it.
One time at Temple, we had a Comcast guy come through who just like knocks on doors and everything. And I live with a couple reefer heads, and I think they just got to talk. I think my one roommate let him in while we were all at class and stuff. I come in, this guy's just like high as fuck on our couch watching Workaholics.
Yeah.
And he sat there for 6 straight episodes of Workaholics and just smoked with my 2 roommates.
Oh, what a nightmare,
just
dude.
Getting absolutely blitzed. It was honestly like, as divided as the country is nowadays,
yeah.
I look back on days like that and I'm like, you know what? That's when we were real Americans.
Our most united?
We were the most united. Me, my 3 roommates, and the Comcast guy blitzed out of his mind watching 6 straight episodes of Workaholics until one of us just like got out of the stupor and was like, yo, I gotta go like make dinner or go to my night class or something like that. And like we all just like, no one said a word for like 2 hours.
Yeah. You're like the founding fathers, dude. Apparently the country was largely founded in like beer halls where they just get hammered and be like, yo, we gotta change this up. That's you guys sitting there.
Yeah, that's how the Nazi Party was founded too.
Well, your words, not mine, brother. But I hear where you're coming from.
I've been there.
That is pretty insane. The founding fathers, that is true, that a lot of those dudes were just like 18 to like 25-year-old dudes that would get hammered in bars and be like, yo, what are we doing, dude?
Dude, not much has changed in 250 years.
Not at all.
Which is awesome.
That's why it's like every time you're hammered with your boys at a bar and you're like, we should start a business. Yeah. Just know you could literally pursue, dude. Pursue the idea.
I had an awesome, just stupid guy conversation this weekend with my buddy. We were talking about the Open, the British Open, and we just got to talking about it and stuff. And then somehow the conversation morphed into that he couldn't name 80 golfers on the PGA Tour. He's a real golf head. He's a dimplehead.
Yeah. Dimplehead.
And and then obviously like we had a couple pops and everything, so we're like going back and forth. It's like, you can't name 80 golfers. And for the next 2 hours, we just sat there while I was in my notes app writing down 80 golfers that he named. He only got to 72.
80 of all time or 80 current?
80 current.
That's insane. I couldn't name
but
4
he's a
time.
dimplehead. Yeah, like me and you couldn't name like probably 15 together.
For real, I don't think I can get 6.
Yes, you could.
Arnold Palmer, Tiger Woods.
Right now. Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Fowler.
No idea who that is.
You want to know who like Scotty Scheffler is?
No.
You want to know who Scotty Scheffler is?
Dude, I'm too busy getting pussy and drinking beer. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm getting pussy from one woman for the rest of my life.
And you're drinking like 3 beers.
True. And then I got to go to bed because my tummy hurts. Sorry, honey. Got to go to bed.
But yeah, I mean, this is like what I just assumed that like when they were drawing out the Constitution, that they were just, naming their form of like 80 golfers.
True. Speaking of, if you're listening, no cheating, dude. Go in the comment section, write as many golfers as you can think of. I kind of want to get an idea of what this looks like. Don't cheat, dude.
No cheating. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
We just need 3 minutes of your time. Yeah, we just ask people what they do for a living. Come on down.
Talk about jobs, horse around a little bit, and then
you can hang over there. You can hang right here.
Most comfortable, yeah.
First name?
Mark.
Percy.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're like the teacher.
I'm a music teacher in the city of Camden.
Got it. Okay.
No kidding.
And I'm just a student.
Really?
Yeah. I'm still in high school, so I'm entering like my last year actually. So
sweet. Is this your former music teacher?
Nah, this is actually one of my mom's really good friends.
Oh,
so,
sweet.
Yeah.
If you don't
we
mind
used to be
sliding in a little
roommates.
bit more.
Oh,
We just
yeah,
want to make
for
sure we
sure,
get you in
for sure.
frame.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Wait, you used to be roommates?
Yeah.
Yep.
So how's that work?
Well, I was roommates with his mom,
Got it.
and this is his mom's
Son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sick. How was he as a roommate?
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah.
That's why we're hanging out a couple years later.
I like
Yep,
that.
yeah.
I like that. So Camden music teacher?
Yeah.
Grade school, high school, middle school?
Grade school, middle school.
Grade school, middle school. How's that? How's the Sopranos?
Well, they won't classify them until they're in high school.
Oh,
But usually I like working with the treble voices, we call them.
trebles. Okay, so is that more of a deeper voice, more of a higher voice?
With the higher voices.
Higher voice.
Yeah.
Why do you like the trebles better?
Well, because it's easier to work with because all the boys and the girls have the same voice type. Once they get middle school, the boys, sometimes they just drop like a rock. And
Yeah.
you have to teach them how to reuse their voice from scratch because it's a brand new voice to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm glad we have you here. Honestly, we start every episode where I sing in the beginning. Could you give me a real read on how my voice sounds?
Yeah, go ahead.
And a lot of vibrato in that.
Here it is.
A lot of vibrato.
Let's talk about your posture a little bit.
Don't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Push your chair back.
You're gonna make me fall like a
Push
fool.
your chair back.
Okay. Push it back like the
Yeah.
whole chair.
Get
Okay.
rid of it a
About to
little
put you on some
bit.
game,
Okay.
man.
Yes.
And then, yeah, you're already intuitively doing it. Okay, you got your tripod. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And then you got your chest high.
Okay.
Looks great. Do that again.
And a little bit.
That's 100% better.
Let's talk about breath support. Put your fingers right below your sternum, like where it gets like soft there.
Uh huh.
Oh, like that.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Now
It's all rock hard down here. I just want to lay
Put your
down.
mic down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Say you're gonna yell.
Okay,
but you're
yeah,
just gonna shout. Say show.
Show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Talking to the mic for you.
did you feel the tension and pressure from that muscle there?
Yes.
All right. If you keep it tight there all the time, when you're like, imagine like a bagpipe is you're squeezing with that and you're supporting it like that,
Okay.
and then you can go your falsetto again. Big breath.
Okay. And
There's more power there. Okay.
Okay.
You'll have to work on the control.
Okay, I got to control. I've always said
Terrible
I need a little more
control.
control. Yeah.
didn't
That was
say
actually
that.
like way better though, for sure.
Wow, thanks, dude. Are you a singer or is
No. No.
He never taught you how to sing as you guys
actually-
were roommates?
You never asked.
Actually, low key, I'm also kind of into fashion too. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the drip, dude.
Yeah, thank
Some
you.
good drip.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So I mean, to be honest, like I don't know if I want to become like more like a fashion model. I mean, I'm kind of really into everything.
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of, if that makes sense.
What are the hottest brands right now for the youth?
Hottest brands? Chrome Hearts.
Chrome Hearts. Is that a Chrome Heart shirt or that similar logo?
Dream, man.
Dream.
Dream, yeah.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
I like that. You wanted to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, dude. Well, look, when I make it singing, I'll buy as many Chrome Hearts as you need, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
I'm not on the hook for that one.
What? I'm a good singer.
But yeah,
You get the
I'd
right-
definitely say like Chrome Hearts. Damn. What else do you have? You kind of have like more like the designer brands. And,
Yeah.
like, and obviously, like you obviously can't go wrong with Nike.
Of course.
Obviously.
What's the hot fashion in the music teacher?
I was gonna say he's got the right shade of leopard or whatever that is for your sunglasses to be a singer. Definitely.
Look. I bought these the other day, and I was immediately met with the response by my girlfriend. You got to stop buying girl glasses.
It's a girl glass.
They're cool guy
They are
glasses.
girl glasses.
Now I will say my only contention and my only point is that people got to stop calling them leopard ones. They're not leopard. It's just some cool amalgamation of colors and such.
That looks like a leopard.
That looks like a leopard.
It looks great, but you really wouldn't know those girl glasses. That the shape in them is good. It's good.
okay. I can live with that. No. Yes.
You wouldn't know if they were girl glasses if you looked directly at you from 200 yards away.
Dude, I'm telling you. I think ever since I sung, the dynamic has changed between you and I.
If
You
they,
realize
if
the
they were
talent.
prescription glasses and you looked in the mirror, then he could tell that.
Yeah. I
So,
don't. I guess. I guess.
When kids are younger, is it like say like 9 years old and they sing in front of you as like a parent? Is it important that you support them when they sing? Like if they sing to you when you're 9 years old, and you're a dad or something like that, is it important to support your child at that point?
Oh, I'm not a parent, but
But just
like you have to strike a blend. I mean, if you're a parent, say you're a lay person, I'd say just 100% be supportive.
100%.
You're not in a condition to give pointers. You just if you might inside you might say, oh, that
I
sounds
agree.
like shit.
Yeah, probably. He
So,
probably
are
did.
we allowed to say
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Oh no, you're allowed to say that.
Yes.
But
But-
he probably did. So this is like a
But as
reenactment.
a layperson, what would you be able to tell your child to improve it? Maybe you would just say, oh, he loves to sing. Yeah, you sound great. Let's get you into some music lessons.
Okay, that's
why you can actually really support them.
So where did your dad go wrong in that exercise?
I sang for real in front of my dad when I was 9 years old at Christmas time, and he looked me off and just said nasally, and then just walked away.
What song? did you sing that?
Some Carrie Underwood, whatever that Carrie Underwood song that was big. I dug my key. I sang
At 9
that.
years old, you sang that?
Yeah, I was vengeful. Yes.
A lot of kids at that age do put the nasal on. And we're doing a summer camp right now, and I told the kid who I had last year, like, she knows who I am, I know who she is, and we get along great. But I had to tell her, you're putting it on your nose, and I'm like, and then she's like, oh, and everyone's laughing. But it's like, you know what to say at the right time in the environment. You're not trying to put them down. Like, you know when to push and when to back off.
Unless you're Matt's dad.
Yeah, unless you're my dad.
Exactly. It's a dick move, and it affected you to this day.
At Christmas time too.
No, it's funny that, like, the weirdest little things in life that can be, frankly, traumatic.
Look at him now. He's got to do a podcast
In the middle of a park.
in the middle of a park. He could have been, selling out the Wells Fargo Center.
We got to sit around and bother actually talented people, and that's where I've turned out. What can you do?
All because his dad told him he's a little nasally when he's 9 years old.
Well, in my opinion, you made it, because if you weren't here, we used to be walking and not having this interesting conversation.
That's
Thank
actually an
you.
incredible point.
Thank
It's a
you.
little self-congratulatory, but it's still a good point nonetheless. Yeah, if you never sang in front of your dad, you would have never met me, idiot. No, it's sick. I like that. That's awesome.
Do you have to go to college to be a music teacher?
No, but if you want to be certified, like in public schools, you have to pass the test and have at least 2 or 4-year degree. I don't know.
What was your process of it? Like, where'd you go to school and everything
I
for
went
it?
to Rutgers for music. I was playing piano. I like to sing a little bit. No, I joined the high school choir because of a girl, and that kind
always
of
a girl.
like
Sure.
melded. I was like, okay. And at the end of high school, I was still playing piano, getting pretty good. I said, let me go to school for this. Still didn't know I want to be a teacher. I had this dream of, like, being like my piano teacher, having private studio, because, like, what you know is what you want to be like, your role model.
Yeah.
But then after being in school, they're like, oh, here, go on the teaching track. This will be good for you. I said, oh, actually, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Classroom teaching's good.
Will you ever get the private studio, you think? Or would you ever do private
I've
lessons?
had it. I've dropped it because it's, like, a little annoying to keep up.
I'm sure.
Time commitments is, like, already working. I'm considering doing it again this summer, but it never took off for various reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Did you ever do musicals?
back in school, in high school, I did musicals.
I always wonder, like, you watch the chemistry that a lot of these, like, leads have to have, like, between a guy and a girl. A lot of times it's like, some kind of love story. How do you not fall in love every time?
I wouldn't know. I wasn't the lead.
Okay, sorry about that, dude.
Oh, they would date. Often they would date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Hollywood right now. Like, you always hear about those people that are on the set and everything. An A-list actor is banging an A-list actor. They got wife and kid at home and stuff, because it's just like, how can you not when it's a romantic
Human
movie?
nature is human nature. Just because you're rich and famous doesn't mean you're not a regular guy.
Yeah.
Or a regular girl.
I hear you.
That does hurt my feelings. I did date a girl who did musical theater in college, and she had to do a couple kissing scenes in a play that I had to go watch with another dude. Yeah.
She cheat on you?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
No,
That's good.
No.
That's good.
Quite the contrary.
I like So you want to be a fashion model, maybe a fashion?
Maybe, yeah, man, maybe.
What are you doing right now? You got any you could do some self promotion? You got any
Yeah,
Instagram or
low-key,
TikTok?
Yeah, like low key, I kind of just been like taking pictures, but I mean, I kind of been like inconsistent. I feel like that's kind of like my biggest problem right now, because I could have been like just like slightly bigger, but I mean, I kind of just got to get on like that grind.
You got time.
Yeah,
of
dude, you're all
course,
good. You have a ton of
course,
time.
course.
Nice.
It's cool. You know what you want to do it too.
Are you? You
Nice
said
job.
you're a senior.
But yeah.
So you're going into your senior year.
Yep.
What are you gonna do after? You're gonna go to college? You're gonna try to go to like a fashion school? Or you're gonna?
Man, to be honest, like, cause I honestly feel like my major could kind of change at like any point in time. So I mean, I kind of don't want to give like a for certain answer, and I
Yeah.
kind of just change. But
I like that.
mean, it's just one of like my like ideas.
What advice do you give someone in that situation?
Yeah. So I was really against this when I was coming out of high school. I probably wouldn't do it now if I was in that position, but like 2 years of community college is like not the worst thing in the world, especially if like you're undecided. Like,
Yeah.
don't spend all that money to go to I went to Temple. Don't spend all that money just to go to Temple and take BS classes and stuff. You could always transfer. A lot of times you could transfer in better like after going to like 2 years of community college. Like, I had a buddy who went to Camden Community, I think. He went to Penn like after it and stuff. So it's like, sometimes that's the move.
I asked him what he wanted to do, and he said, work outside. I was like, you should be a podcaster. They go outside all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, and I actually really could be too.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Yeah, like I mean, I really could. Cause to be honest, like I just don't like being inside. I honestly feel like there's like nothing to really do inside.
Well, here's the thing.
feel me?
Don't want to work outside, because at some point you do get to like your 30s and 40s
Yeah.
and your body quits on you a lot of those jobs and stuff. So just take your fashion pop-ups, put them outside, and that's how you can get your
Damn,
vitamin
true.
D.
A lot of festivals. Yeah.
Lumberjack fashion.
Lumberjack
You'll be
fashion.
outdoors.
Flannels and jeans.
Yeah,
Oh
flannels
my.
and jeans. What's in right now for a couple old guys like us that we should be looking at to be hip and cooler and get more views?
I mean,
Like
to be
Birkenstocks,
honest-
501 jeans, and like vintage Philly shirts.
Dude, Birkenstock.
To be honest though, I mean like that's kind of like the old money wave. You feel me?
Mm.
I mean it kind of all goes down to like what type of style that like you're looking for. Personally, like I'm more kind of like the alternative, like grudgy style kind of. So like like I kind of wear like
Grudgy's in right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like those shirts that go down to your shoulders now. Like
Shoulder down.
I feel like 3 years ago, shirts were like always up here.
Always
Yeah.
Show the
here,
bicep
right?
a little bit. Yeah.
I'll tell you, baggy shirts coming back in.
Baggy jeans and stuff, and just
Fine by
having
me.
like that
Yeah.
whole like '90s era to like early
Oh,
2000
shit.
genre style.
We going back to the
Great.
2003 NBA draft class when LeBron
Yeah,
had like
dude.
the Janko suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, the oversized suits that like
oversized-
went down to like your thigh.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
my
And
God.
and it's kind of good to see like all of that kind of coming back into like style now. you
Yeah,
know?
it's, style's cyclical, man.
Of course.
Except for bell bottoms.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bell bottoms never came back.
They tried. It failed.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
and failed. Is very true.
Got anything else?
No, man. Good luck with everything, and it was great meeting you,
Thanks for
dude. This was
sitting down.
awesome. This was a lot of
Our
fun.
pleasure.
Really appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it,
Enjoy
dude.
your walk.
Thank you, man.
How'd you feel? Did you think you got some good teachings?
I feel validated. I feel like I knew I had kind of like I'm like the 28th pick in the NBA draft. There's
Okay.
a lot of there to mold. There's not a lot of actual, production.
But you're going to get
the
more
talent-
chances than a second rounder.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll be worthwhile.
You're going to go tell your dad?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a call, and
met-
he's gonna be like, "Dude, you have to stop fucking calling me for Christ's sake. I don't care about the singing thing."
I met this music teacher, and he told me you were not supportive of me.
I'll tell you what, though, your parents, they don't, as a comedian, like they don't really understand. Like, hey, I'm hosting at Helium this weekend, or I'm hosting for this big name, and they're like, "Oh, what are they paying you?" It's like $50. Like, all right, dude. The TV thing is the one thing that's resonated with the family.
When you went on Fox 29, was that big time?
They were like, "Whoa,
Nah.
he's actually doing it." And I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis actually had a really good point about that on Rogan, that he was like, my parents didn't understand that
Yeah.
I was like doing theaters and stuff, but I got SNL and they were like, holy shit, this is actually working.
He says the same thing. He was like, I'd have to drive 7 hours to Ohio to like feature somewhere. Like, what are you paying him? It's like $100. Like, what are you doing? Which I totally, fully understand.
No, 100%. I get it with the content creation stuff too. It's like people were like, okay, this, that. But like, yeah, going on like Fox 29 or going on like, NBC Sports, and people are like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
They also, it's really just, they like, it's got to be either TV or I got to be put up in a hotel for free. When I told them we did Oceans and they put us at a hotel, they were like, man, this guy's knocking it out of the park, dude.
Could be worse. We could be living at home.
Yeah, true. Speaking of Oceans, have us back. That was awesome. Love that place, dude.
That was fun.
Absolute blast.
No, the funniest thing about Oceans was it was like the second episode we ever recorded. It sucked. The sound was terrible.
Yeah.
The guests were actually pretty good. And Vito, we take Vito to a steakhouse because they comped us like a meal and stuff. Vito turns to me as he's like one bottle of wine in. He's eating like this 8 ounce like filet mignon. He's got all the sides in the world. He's like the biggest smile on his face. He goes, did this always happen? And I was like, absolutely not, dude.
No.
This is-
and look at us since, dude.
like, do not get used to this, Vito. A lot of times it's raising canes on a fold out table
Still pretty sick, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
and getting sunburn on my neck.
Getting absolutely cooked.
How are you? We do a podcast where we talk to people about what they do for a living. What's your first name?
Burton.
Bert? Nice to meet you, man. I'm Kyle. This is Matt.
How are you?
And you are retired?
Yep.
And then what'd you used to do?
I used to work in vacuum forming machines.
So you work in a factory. If you don't mind, put the
Yeah,
up to you.
working in the factory, running vacuum forming machines.
Vacuum pharma?
Vacuum forming machines.
Oh, like vacuum sealed stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
What would you vacuum seal?
all kinds of like packages and display cases.
Yeah.
And because we also did lighting, and we did on the other side did the plastic for the big displays that go in the stores.
Sure. What's the benefit of a vacuum seal? Is that just like the freshness? Because I see stuff that's
no,
not.
that kind of vacuum seal.
Okay.
Not like food.
Oh,
and
like
stuff.
seal wrap kind of stuff?
No.
No?
This
We'll
has
figure this out.
Like a Dyson?
This has a mold,
Okay.
and you form plastic into that form. Like it could be,
Oh, like action figures, the way that they're on something like that?
or-
Oh.
What do you mean?
Or just regular like everyday household things like
Yeah, remember like you get like an action figure and it's like a cardboard back, and then it'll be like the guy moving, and then they'll mold that plastic around like his body.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Oh, like
yeah,
like part of the action figure.
yeah, you
No, not the actual action figure. The thing that they hold the action figure in.
So the cardboard in the back and then the plastic.
That plastic.
Oh, and they mold it around
That's
there.
right.
Okay.
you
Yep.
make the you form the what they call the mold,
Yeah.
and you put the plastic and it's in rolls, and you bring it down, and it would suck it down into that mold.
Yeah.
And it would form to that special
Interesting.
whatever it's going to be.
What's the cool? Sorry.
No, you go.
What's the coolest thing you ever did the vacuum seal on? Anything that you were like working on? You're like, what the hell is this?
Not really, because it was all basic, but I mean, it was stuff that you would normally see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The most that I've done is probably making, like the water guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, how about that? There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's made of plastic, so basically you can. And we used to make the by hand. We would make the mold ourselves. We didn't send out for it.
No kidding.
How long did that last until what year?
I worked there from 89 to 2001.
Okay. And then they started going automation a little bit more?
Yeah, and plus I moved from New York because I was in New York.
Got
I
it.
moved to Jersey.
Yeah.
And then I went to doing light fixtures out here.
So in 2001, you were in New York. Were you around during 9/11 at all? Were you really?
I was working in the factory when it happened
Where was the
Really?
factory located?
in Deer Park, Long Island.
Okay, so you were a little bit off the main strip, but could you see it from the factory?
No, because I was inside.
Did they make you keep working?
Yeah. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I kept working.
Wow.
Were you worried at all? Was there any panic going around the
Because,
factory? I mean, I'm
we
sure
didn't
family
really have-
members.
we didn't have radios in there because it was a small place. There was only like 10 of us.
Okay.
But by the time they told us, it was already over.
Yeah.
And they sent us home, but it was already over and done.
Wow. I can't imagine having to be in a factory at my job because I think I was 5 or 6 when it happened. So I always get fascinated hearing about like somebody that's actually cognizant watching it happen. But just to keep working is a very baller move.
Yeah, but when I got home, I watched it on the news.
Yeah.
So
Got to be this.
You didn't have any. I mean, was there any like a lot of like Long Island families affected by that? Because I feel like
yeah, there was a couple of neighbors that they were firemen and they went all the way from Deer Park all the way out there
Okay.
to try to help.
yeah, you probably didn't see them for a while now since they were all out there
Probably
trying
about 3 weeks.
to. Yeah, they were all just out to ground zero for about a month out there. Man, it's crazy.
So let me ask to lighten it up a little bit. Did you live in Long Island or on Long Island?
Is there a difference?
I always hear this different. The people that apparently you live on Long Island. You don't live in Long Island. Is that true? Is there any truth to that?
Well, you live on Long Island.
Technically, yeah.
But apparently
Technically,
they
you live on Manhattan.
I hear they check you. They'll check you and they'll say, I don't live in Long Island. I live on Long Island.
Is that a thing?
I guess.
All right, maybe not, dude.
I don't care.
Maybe I got to stop
me-
smoking.
To me, I live wherever it takes me.
Yeah, dude.
Because when I was a kid, I used to come up here to Jersey. That's how I know Jersey.
Yeah.
Because my uncles had farm land.
So working in factories, I guess you're around. Predominantly, I assume it's a lot of men working in the factories.
Well, the one in the light fixture one, there was a lot of ladies. On the
Really?
line, yeah.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
I mean, we had them from every country that you could think of
Really?
in there.
Wow. Huh. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
But then they made me retire in 2010.
You
They
probably
made
didn't like- Oh, damn. So you've been retired for a long time.
Yeah,
Why'd they make you retire?
triple bypass.
Oh my gosh.
And then in 2012, second one. So,
Holy shit.
but I'm still here.
You're a 6-time bypass survivor?
Well, the second one was just one.
Oh, you took it easy the second time. I
Yeah.
like that.
And a couple of stents, but
Got it.
But
You might want to add a third title to that T-shirt.
Seriously.
Just undefeated.
Yeah,
and
dude.
by,
Cyborg.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you filled with like metal or stuff or yeah?
because that's all I know is I really never worked in anything else
Yeah.
but factories, and most of it was vacuum forming or running some kind of machinery.
Okay.
What got you into factories?
Back in my day, that's pretty much that that's the only thing that was open for people that didn't go to college or
Got it.
whatever.
Okay.
Was it an affordable? I always wonder this because like my father, he worked at this place called Banknote. They used to make currency and stuff, and he made a pretty good living. He made like 6 figures, and he didn't have a college degree or anything. They moved to Texas. He didn't want to move with them, so then obviously there was that kind of shift around. I want to say probably around 2001, 2002, where it was like if you didn't have a college degree, you kind of were SOL if you weren't already grandfathered into a company.
Well, I started working in the factories in 1977.
What was your first factory?
Making wood displays.
Like,
There's displays that went into the hardware stores where they separate the bolts and you could go in and look in the drawer.
oh, it's amazing what you can make that can make you an insane amount of money. Just certain things like pulling a drawer open at a Home Depot.
Yeah, tiny trinkets you never think about.
I guess that was my calling because I didn't like doing anything else.
Yeah.
What did you like about the factory that you think you stayed there for like 40 years?
I don't know. I guess because after you've been at a certain factory so long, I keep telling people this, you could goof off, but don't make it where everybody sees you. I mean, I did my share of goofing off, but I got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't goof off if you didn't get the job done.
Now, would the fellas play a little bit of hijinks, little pranks over there in the factories?
Yeah, one day somebody hid my bicycle, and I had to walk home.
What? They didn't tell you where it was? They were like, all right, dude,
No,
it's over there.
I found it like 3 days later. The guy said, "Oh, I forgot."
Guy kind of sounds like a dick.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I hope that guy had 17 bypass surgeries.
I can't really say he was my best friend.
Seems pretty fair, dude. I don't think he's our friend either.
Damn. What other kind of pranks did the boys pull on each other? Because you had to get through the day, man. You can't just be doing the monotonous, taking the thing over to the ladies giving it back.
They'd all go out to the bar.
Yeah.
And they'd be drinking, and then they'd be like, "Oh, I forgot my money," and then all of a sudden, after you pay the bill, they all pull out money.
Oh my God.
These guys, creatures. Shit. What was your most fun memory from there, if you don't mind us asking?
When they used to hook me up with a woman before I got married.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was the youngest out of the bunch of them.
Yeah.
So
all these guys are married, and they're like, "Hey, go talk to our brother over there. He hasn't fallen yet."
something to that effect.
Yeah. He's got a nice bicycle. I used it last week.
Yeah. He's gonna Schwinn over there, but he can take you home. Did you ever drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not anymore because after the heart
Yeah.
attack,
Sure.
Do you ever miss it?
sometimes, but I'm having too much fun. I got 15 grandkids, and they got me playing on PlayStation.
Nice.
They got me playing all kinds of games.
Dude, what do you think about the PlayStation? Because you had Atari growing up or something like that? That's probably the first
Yeah.
one. Or you had the one where the
Genesis.
Pong?
And-
What was the
and,
Pong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Pong.
Yeah, the ColecoVision.
Does it ever just
Yeah.
blow your mind about the graphics and stuff, like what kids are playing on now?
Yeah, but they play on 5, and I don't like 5.
You don't like 5? What was your favorite PlayStation?
4.
4 was a good one.
I still got it.
Yeah, really.
Do you really?
Do you play a lot on your own, it sounds like? Or what do you play?
I like role-playing games
Okay.
Really?
because I don't need anybody to help me with
Yeah.
True.
So what's like the go-to role-playing game? Like a Skyrim or like a...
No, I got this game called Black Desert.
Okay.
You ever play Red Dead Redemption?
No.
I think you'd like Red Dead.
You would like- I would give that a try.
Yeah, just taking a ocular pat down of yourself, I think you'd like some Red Dead Redemption too.
I like some Mad Dog sometimes.
Hello. Okay, now
What's your
we're
favorite
talking.
Mad Dog flavor?
Apple.
Apple. Okay. I've never had a Mad Dog.
It hurts. It burns, but it gets the job done.
What do you like about Mad Dog?
I don't know. It used to be cheap. I don't know about anymore.
I
Yeah.
wonder if it is cheap anymore.
It still is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't bought it in a while.
My other liquors.
Yeah.
But when I went out, it was Southern Comfort straight.
Is that what you guys used to drink? SoCo and lime or just SoCo straight?
Straight.
Yeah, man. What
No
was it
kidding.
about the SoCo that you guys loved? Because my mom was the same way. She loved SoCo growing up.
I don't know. It's just, I guess it was just a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works. What about a Bud Light? Are you a Bud Light fan?
I'm not a big beer drinker.
Not a beer
Good.
drinker? No, I was going to give you one for the road, but if you don't want it, yeah.
Or a nice bottle of brandy or something.
Got it.
Oh, but yeah.
So you're still able to drink, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, well, not a lot.
Yeah, not as much anymore.
And I got to make sure when I take my pills, I wait
And
X
then,
amount of time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the Mad Dog contributed to the bypass? Good. I like that. I like that.
I
That's
think my
very
wife
good.
did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I 100%. 100%.
The true mad dog. Yeah.
The true Mad Dog.
Maybe if I drank more Mad Dog, I'd stop listening to her.
Oh, man. I like you. What was your name again?
Bert.
Bert. Bert, that's the kind of guy I want working in my factory.
Yes, sir. Please, yeah. That you guys are the foundation of the country.
Yeah, we really
Truly.
appreciate it, Bert.
There's not too many factories nowadays.
No.
Get outsourced and all that.
And I tell people, back in my day, you go to a factory or any job, you got two strong hands, they're willing to give you a shot. Not nowadays.
Yeah.
You got to have something that, other than that, for them to even.
I think you have to be a robot now.
Yeah, I think it's just being a robot.
I think if you let
literally-
Elon Musk put a Neuralink in your head, then you're allowed to work at a factory now.
So you might be good. You got a lot of hardware in there. You
It's
might
true.
be the robots they've been looking for. Yeah.
Just go, go over to a factory and be like, dude, I am automated.
Yeah.
Heart's pumping like a beast right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be able to pay me enough.
I like that.
Yeah, not to get out of retirement.
I like
Definitely
that.
not.
That's true. That's true.
Enjoy it.
'Cause
Well-
yeah, but by the time you guys do it, there might not be anything left for you to do.
Well,
No.
stop wasting it all, Bert.
Yeah. Stop spending our money.
Stop
out
spending
there,
all
Bert.
my Social Security.
I wish they would give me a little more.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't really, yeah, that's
All right,
totally fair.
You know, we'll come to the common ground. That's fair.
Yeah, that's
You know?
absolutely.
Yeah. So, hey, Bert, thanks so much for coming on,
Yeah,
man.
Bert, thank you very much. That was great.
Get back to your walk.
We really appreciate
Yeah.
that. That
Good
was
luck
a
with
lot of
everything.
fun.
All right, well, that's the podcast. Appreciate everybody coming on today. Appreciate you, the listener, listening or
Yes.
watching. We got to go do a beer mile. The beer mile will be on the Patreon. Patreon.com/menatworkpod. How you feeling?
Bad, dude. I'm going to yak hard. If I found out you yacked the last one, I've never done that. I'm a beer
went
mile
up-
virgin.
So I went up the art museum steps. I went
Oh
up and
my
down.
God,
Yeah,
okay.
that sucked. So
All right.
I'm going to kill you. When's the last time you ran a mile?
Huh?
When's the last time you ran a mile?
I got in a weird thing where I wanted to see how fast I could do a mile on a treadmill. 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Not bad.
How long ago?
3-4 months ago.
Okay, I ran Sunday. I'm going
Yeah.
to dust you.
God damn it.
Yeah, so 4 beers within 4 times around the track, or they kick us off. Anyway, so this is the podcast. We appreciate everybody for listening. Anything you want to say on the way out?
Keep comment. Seriously, we haven't seen it in a little bit. Get the comments back about telling us where you want to see us. Give us ideas. We're getting lazy about thinking of ideas. So we're counting on you guys. Hook the boys up, but please keep listening. We love you guys. We do appreciate everything that you do for me and my dad.
All right, we'll talk to you next episode.
Peace.